Jake and Logan Paul used to be the top of YouTube every fucking day. It was either their own videos or the people calling them cancer in as many possible ways to get more revenue on basically the same topic. What happened to them? No one cares, to be honest. Hey guys, Sans here.
I just simultaneously whipped and dated!
Unlike when Derv disappeared, no one really talked about Jake and Logan Paul getting axed from YouTube, because with Derv and other channels, which were basically the same thing, YouTube themselves decided to kill them. Why the fuck can't that be a thing now? Jake and Logan Paul just sort of fell off over time. All the Zoomers got together and put their foot down collectively and said, no, this is too garbage for me. Too few is better. Or maybe all the commentary channels and everyone on fucking YouTube saying that they are bad would have done something. But no, in my opinion, which is kinda controversial and might make a lot of people unsubscribe from this channel, the true reason Jake and, okay, you know what, fuck it. Fuck this, I'm just gonna call them the Paul brothers. They fell off because they stopped being bad. Think about it. I mean, to be fair, they aren't completely dead, but they aren't as relevant as they used to be. And they have to use complete clickbait on their videos or else no one cares about it. So, in a sense, they're almost worse than dead, to be honest. I mean, it's not as bad as people who put like giveaway in the title and start the video with, you want to win my free gift card giveaway, just to artificially inflate their channel and then fake the giveaway even though they're making millions of dollars off of it. But I mean, it's still pretty fucking bad. Sad life, worst life. The whole reason people started knowing Jake Paul was because of his shit, excuse me, absolute fucking abysmality. I don't even know if that's a word, to be fair, but that's the only way to describe it. That was called It's Everyday Bro. That's just become so terrible that it's just memed everywhere, and it's like the reference point of just shitty YouTube rap music. It was the first thing that Jake Paul did. In fact, I don't even need to research this to even know if it's true, because I'm pretty sure everyone disagreed with me. No one really gave a fuck about him before then, and everyone started caring about him afterwards. The video just seemed to sort of blow up out of nowhere, you know, randomly. I mean, I'll move on to that later. And Logan Paul blew up from, well, besides being a huge leech off of his younger brother, which is pretty sad to think about, his suicide video. Not him killing himself, sadly, but the finale of him being an absolute cunt in Japan. I mean, the thing was to dab on the haters. We have gone so many levels deep of cancer. It's insane. But that's their audience. They love that shit. He destroys neighborhoods, runs over people, drives unsafe, crashes into their Team 10 house, you know, lights shit on fire, lights his pool on fire, lights the fucking world on fire. You would think someone would fucking arrest him, but nah, that's not legal. It's savage. Fucking kill. If you haven't caught on yet, I fucking hate the Paul brothers. One of the reasons I alluded to earlier, and is my weakest reason, is something that seems to pop up everywhere I go, especially if you've been on this channel for more than like 2 seconds. Viewbotting. The video It's Everyday Bro, which people who have worked with Jake Paul before have even said it was bad. When I look up the videos, they have been taken down for hate speech. Pretty interesting. After that, since Jake was so fucking unimaginative, he remixed it like 5 fucking times. One time with Gucci Mane of all people, who he had to pay $200K for a single verse, which was about 20 seconds. Was absolutely abysmal, just, you know, the regular rap shit, you know, I fucked your bitch, I have more money than you. $200K worth of genius lyricism, apparently. Hold on, I genuinely have to look this up. What else do you do besides making shit music? Oh. Okay. Logan Paul was worse because suicide is a more serious topic. You could tell because this symbol pops up whenever someone says it. With Jake, it was just, hey, let's laugh at this because it's cringy or whatever. With Logan, everyone wanted to kill him. So much so that he had to make an incredibly forced apology that was memed to shit because of how terrible it was. Now, even if it was a good apology video, you gotta keep in mind that both of these guys are actors. They were in multiple TV shows, so, and they're incredibly manipulative, so I mean, even if it was a good apology video, it would have been fake nonetheless, because no one in their right mind decides to film a dead body and think, hey, this is probably a good idea. I'll put this on my YouTube channel. He thought he could get away with it, or most likely, he realized that, well, whenever I fuck up, what ends up happening is I end up getting a fuck ton of money and more subscribers. So, why don't I just do this, and then I'll double dip pretending to get some of my street cred back by apologizing. I mean, that's a pretty fucking pessimistic way of looking at it, but like, it's what happened, so. Yeah, he made a video talking about suicide, which basically boils down to suicide is bad, don't do it. Both Logan and Jake Paul made diss tracks. Keep in mind that everyone was like this at the time. KSI and Ricegum, they were doing it as well. In a cycle where someone disses someone else, they make a video reaction to it, then make a video saying they are going to make a diss track, not even actually making the diss track, and then they actually make the diss track. They get 3 videos off of that, but then the other person sees that they made a diss track and then repeats it. But they were starting to fall off, and people were just realizing how cancerous this was and how drawing attention to it makes the problem worse, and they were effectively just following the trend and not really doing anything innovative. They had to do something else special. What they decided to do was probably one of the worst things possible, but hey, it's money, so why not, I guess. They had a boxing match to sell the beef, which was never a thing to begin with, by the way. It was a boxing match between KSI and the other one, and it was on pay-per-view, which means you have to pay to watch it, because they don't have enough money already. Don't worry though, because it was being streamed on Twitch, and even though that wasn't supposed to be a thing, the Twitch staff themselves were watching the streams. It didn't really care. Didn't really give a shit that, you know, that's illegal against terms of service and copyright and, you know, all that bullshit. I mean, who cares? Jake and Logan Paul is so cancer that no one cares. After this, they seemed to clean up their act. Jake Paul did some videos where he was rescuing people who were Hurricane Harvey victims, and the video was actually shot pretty well with this third and first person like perspective with GoPros and stuff. However, the video was monetized, which in theory would be fine, but when you're making a video saying how good of a person you are, and it's on a serious topic, it's like an unspoken rule that you just don't monetize it, because it kind of looks like you just being manipulative to get more money and more clicks. Videos of that serious nature are going to get more views just because it's like a serious event going on. And with you monetizing that, it kind of makes it look like you just don't care about the situation for reasons that should be obvious if you're like above 10. It seemed that they turned over a new leaf. Logan Paul kept on doing vlogs, and Jake Paul just seemed to fall off the earth because his existence is just being cancer and it's everyday bro re-uploads. Now, you probably noticed that they were only relevant when they were doing shit things. When someone is known only for being controversial and they stop doing that, the only thing that's left is their personality and their content, which was family-friendly vlogs, which is the most saturated fucking market possible. Even with Casey Neistat leaving YouTube, which at the time was a huge thing, it was still way too much. There's just so much of that cancer. YouTube stopped recommending them, and Logan Paul got demonetized, which he did complain about, which, once again, doesn't sound too bad because every fucking person under the sun has complained about it. But when you're a millionaire before YouTube, you were on the Disney Channel, living in LA, in your massive house, and you left it for YouTube, just for the fun of it. Like, you were already set. I'm pretty sure the, like, $500 that YouTube gives you isn't really gonna make a difference when you have, like, your own fucking, like, plantation, basically. Didn't really decide it was worth it and fucked off for a while. Logan Paul made a video basically addressing that he dipped. The whole video was just him plugging his merch for the entire fucking time, so just another video, which you could also say is why people stop watching them, because I mean, everyone hates the whole, hey you guys, I'm 3 seconds into the video, make sure to smash that motherfucking like button and subscribe for more content, even though you've only seen 3 seconds of my video and you don't even know if this video is good yet, let alone all my other videos, but hey man, do it. I mean, they also did that and then plugged their merch, which, once again, would be fine. I mean, if they plugged at the end of the video, then it would be fine. It's already kind of fucked. But when you have merch, or Patreon or something, it implies that you're doing something important. Like, if you're an artist, or, you know, you make, like, one video, like, a year, but it's, like, extremely good, then you need a Patreon, because your money doesn't come from anywhere else, basically. With that, it makes sense, because it's something that people actually want to see. When you're doing family-friendly vlogs that everyone makes, no one really cares about that. Like, if you're not making it, oh, well, okay, I'll just watch, like, Vlogger fucking 45 do the same thing. Probably in a better way, with better editing as well. Even if they were doing content that was actually, like, extremely good, they're already rich. So, why are they selling their merch? They don't need this fucking money. Like, the $15 or, like, you know, $50,000 are fucking money they make off of merch. Like, they already get that. I mean, Jake Paul made a video fucking saying that he cried himself to sleep if he doesn't get 20k a day. Like, I don't think you need to plug your merch every fucking day if that's the case. It's either that or you're just actually fucking brain dead, which I mean, you probably are, but at the same time, you're kind of genius because you fucking game the system for 10-year-olds who, when you light your pool on fire and fuck up your neighborhood, they think it's savage. I have a second reason, though, on why I think they disappeared, and it's the fact that clones of them popped up everywhere, so they weren't special anymore. There's the Adobe Brothers, and there's fucking 4 of them, by the way, and they make shit music, just like them. I mean, why would you not watch them? They are new, and there are more of them, and yeah, I think that's That's it. So, after I made this video, apparently Logan Paul got sued for having sex with a 15-year-old girl. There's pretty much no reason to like him at all, even if you don't find his content to be cancer, because usually people play a persona on YouTube. It's not really them, or it's an exaggerated version of themselves, so you can't really be too tilted at them as a person. However, when your content is cancer, and you're a terrible human being, then you're pretty much fucked up on all fronts. Like, I'm sorry, you're dumb, I'm sorry. There's nothing left to even say at this point. That's what I would say if this news was from credible sources like Drama Alert. So, yeah. This man calls everyone a fucking pedophile. I'm pretty sure he called himself a pedophile at one point. It's just a fucking meme, which kind of degrades the whole point. But I mean, still, if there's some basis into what he's saying, then it's still kind of fucked up. And also, why would you attack fucking Logan Paul? Like, who the fuck cares about him at this point? This man's fucking dead. In conclusion, people who are 10 just moved on to Fortnite, so even they don't care anymore. And everyone else, well, they also moved to Fortnite because it's more money. 1 like equals 1 pound of PVC. So you yourself can make your own Jake Paul one day. Peace, guys. You want to see tag?
We have the advantage.
Ah, what the fuck?